Hello, Todd Clemens, Okeechobee Livestock Market, and here's your weekly market report. It was crazy weather this week, and of course it's January, and that's what's going to happen. We're going to have these storms rolling through. Talked to a friend of mine out in Kansas there in Garden City. He said you wouldn't believe it, and the only thing he could describe it to me was like a hurricane, snow hurricane with a complete whiteout. And that's what they were experiencing. He said 70-mile-an-hour winds with temperatures in the 20s probably, and blowing snow. It was crazy, and it didn't quit blowing until after 10:30 or 11 o'clock Monday night. And they had their front end loaders and equipment out there trying to just bust down these snow drifts just as tall as your house. And the way he described it, he said, you just can't even imagine. And I can't imagine. I know what a hurricane is like. So just add 20-degree weather and snow on top of that, and you can just imagine what that's going to do to the, well, it's affecting the cattle market. It affected the processors. The packing houses were closed. The people couldn't get to work. No cattle were being processed. So that's going to translate into a lower product out on the shelves. Prices have already gone up, which is probably, I guess, common for this time of year, but that's what's happening now. And so that was going on. And then down here in South Florida, we're outside here today, and it's probably about 65 or 68 degrees. It's beautiful. We're outdoors. We're not trying to rub it into anybody, but we feel bad for you guys having to go through all that bad weather, but we're fortunate here to have this beautiful weather, and the grass is still green. We haven't had frost. Conditions are pretty good. We did get some rain and a little bit of wind off of that same front yesterday, and the news, you turn on the news for the last 2 days and they kept talking about how bad it was going to be, and the wind was going to blow and all that, and it was over in about 15 minutes, I think it passed through. But we did pick up an inch of rain here in town, and a half inch up north of town here, which is good for everything. But the market was definitely higher on everything, because there's just certain parts of the country that you can't buy anything because there's nothing coming to town because of the weather. Our calf prices were a good $5 higher, maybe even more. We had some really good calves from B&D that came in there. They were mostly Charolais type calves, weighing from 400 to 500 pounds. And I looked at it was, I think, 60 some odd calves, and half of them steers, half of them heifers. And the steers averaged 480 pounds and brought $1,350. And the heifers weighed about the same thing, 480, and they averaged $1,150. So the whole deal straight through was $1,250 for a good set of calves through Okeechobee Livestock Market yesterday. There were some lightweight calves, 3-weight calves that were bringing up there around $4. So that's pretty easy math right there. 3 times 4 is 12. And so this thing's looking pretty good. Supply will be kind of shorter on account of this weather, and the meat is going to be higher in the grocery stores. We'll see if they can move it at a higher price and keep things going. We'll see about that. But all in all, it's starting out real good this year. And what else is going on? South Florida Fair is going on this week and next week, and Temple Grandin is going to be there, and we're excited. There's some people, some of us are going to go over there and try to meet her. I mean, she's an amazing person and has done a lot for the cattle industry, and so we're excited about that. But it's fair time in South Florida, and that's going on this coming week. We've got the NCBA convention coming down here to Florida too, in Orlando. I think that's the end of January. And then I know we have a producer's cattle auction sale scheduled for February the 8th. That's a Thursday. So we're cranking off this new year with a lot going on. We had a good run of cattle this week. Monday we had I think close to 1,400 head, and Tuesday we were right there just shy of 1,100 head with the weather moving in and all. So 2,500 head for the week. Prices are good. So if you got anything out there that you need to sell, bring them on in. They're bringing good prices. I did have some the market report. I wanted to just share some of those. Number one, steers weighing 420 pounds, the average weight of 420 pounds at $3.15 a pound. And on the 5 1/4, 526 average number one steers at $263.83. So that's definitely higher than last week, and it's looking pretty good. We had some bulls. You wouldn't believe how much these bulls are bringing. Had some bulls there averaging 1,550 pounds. It brought $1.21 a pound. I think the highest bull in that class was $1.31 on a slaughter bull. And we've had a lot of slaughter bulls coming to town. Maybe it's just, I don't know, maybe people are just cashing in on these high prices, but I know the bulls must not be checking out. So slaughter prices are good, calf prices are good. I don't know what to say on the bad side. I don't guess there is any negative that I can think of, so we're excited about the way things are going. We had some high prices this week, if I can find them. Davey Dairy, Bill Berman out there, Davey Dairy had the high cow price of $1.18, and that cow was bought by FPL. And Steve Harvey from Kenansville topped the calf market with a little, I think it was a 210 pound calf that brought $4 a pound. That calf was bought by Rush Creek. So that's your market report from sunny South Florida, out here in front of the canal and with the water view and nice weather. So hope you guys are getting along good. We appreciate the business. If you like these reports, thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll keep you posted. By the way, we do have our 2024 calendar set. We have our OKVAC dates set, and you can go to our website and find all that information out. Appreciate your business. We'll see you next week.